Okay, here, so we're going to talk about the second power theorem, which is the secant-tangent power theorem. So let A be a circle BC. Let A be a circle, and BC is a secant segment, and EC be the tangent segment. By secant-tangent power theorem, so we will have this equation. CD, or the CD times CB is equal to the square of CE. Take note that this CD is the external secant segment and CB is the total secant segment. CE is the tangent segment. Yan, CE. So let's have the example here. So find the measure of BD if the measure of CD is equal to 4 and the measure of CE is equal to 6. Take note that BD, which is the one being asked in the problem, is not the total secant segment nor the external secant segment. However, we can still solve this using the secant-tangent power theorem. So the first step is actually to find the total secant segment, and then you would find next the measure of BD after finding the total secant segment. So our solution is, since we're looking for BD, let X be the measure of BD. So D here is X. Thus the total secant segment CB measures 4 plus X, because in the external secant segment measures 4 units and the BD measures X. So the total is 4 plus X. Hence we will have this equation solution. CD times CE is equal to CE squared. Our external secant segment is 4. And then multiplied by the total, which is 4 plus X, is equal to the square of the tangent segment, which is 6. So we'll have 16 plus 4X is equal to 36. So after we distribute the 4 from the left side, and then we square the 6, we will have 36. So subtract 16 to both sides. So parang ano yan, 36, lilipat mo yung 16 sa kabila, so magiging 36 minus 16, and that is 20. Sa left side naman, so mawawala ng 16, magiging 4x na lang. Next, divide both sides by x. So divide both sides by 4. So the answer will become 5. So thus, BD is equal to 5. Now, pag tinanong naman sa atin kung ano yung total secant segment, kung ang measure mo lang na meron ko dito ay 5, ibig sabihin, you simply add the chord inside, which is 5, and the external secant segment, which is 4. So therefore, the measure of CB, which is the total secant segment, is 9. Okay, so there's one more example here. Look. Okay, take a look at this figure. So you may draw the figure on your papers para pag nilipat natin makasabay ka sa discussion. So we have here circle which with the center at mabuhay circle. Center niya ay nandun sa mabuhay. And then the distance from your car to Shell is 12 kilometers. Yan, based on the figure, the distance from your car to Petron is X kilometers. So let's read the problem. So dito siya manggagaling. You run out of gas. Shell is 12 kilometers away from your location and Petron is X kilometers away. Which gas station is closer to your location based on the figure below? The figure above shows a circle intersected by a secant and tangent line. So by secant-tangent power theorem, so the tangent here is 12. So you have to square 12, then equal to the external secant segment, which is x, and multiply to the total, which is x plus 10. So here. So we will have this solution. So 12 squared is equal to x, the external, and then x plus 10, which is the total. So 12 squared is equal to x times x plus 10. We distribute x, so x times x, you will have x squared, and then x times x, you will have 10x. So Next, you also get the square of 12, which is 144. So look at the third line. So we have 144 is equal to x squared plus 10x. So this will lead to a quadratic equation. So subtract 144 on both sides. Parang lilipat lang natin yung 144 sa kabila. So from positive, naging negative 144 siya. So here we have now the quadratic equation 0 is equal to x squared plus 10x minus 144. Then we get the roots of the quadratic equation. So the roots are actually x plus 18 and x minus 8. And then solve for the roots. So you'll have two answers here which are x is equal to negative 18 and x is equal to 8. Negative 18 is an extraneous root. 8 is because we don't have negative distance. On the other side, 8 is a solution. Therefore, from your car to Petron, the distance is 8 kilometers. So ito magkahiwalay yung pagbasa nito. Dito may hati siya. Okay. Ayan. So, like in this problem, some solutions to theorems here would lead to quadratic equations. Kaya kailangan marunong pa rin tayo mag-factoring. Okay? Okay, that's it for the secant-tangent power theorem.